Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. So, today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Sinnertwin. So, let's get down to the review table and see what the big deal is for this figure. So let's get it on, man. Let's go! And here is Sinnertwin fully transformed into his double-headed monster mode thing. I guess we call it a monster. You know, we'll just call it a monster. You know, it's the double-headed. I don't know, but but still, it looks like a really good monster mode. Looks really good. You don't see any robot mode bits sticking out, which is pretty cool. I mean, these are already becoming the arms. These become the arms, but hey, it's a thing that it can do. So, but yeah, pretty good looking monster mode. I do quite like it. Now, before we go into full detail of the figure, there's one important thing that we have to take a look at first. So, I'm going to zoom out here, and I'm going to show you what it comes with. It does come with the collector's card. Anyway, so you got the nice, beautiful artwork there for Sinnertwin in his monster mode. He's breathing fire all around. Got the Prime symbol right there, Power of the Prime, Sinnertwin. He's a Decepticon, Transformers Generations, and you come to the back here. He is Vector Sinnertwin, tears holes in the time stream with his claws. Cool, really cool. That's a cool description for Vector Sinnertwin. So that's pretty much it for the collector's card itself. Okay, so let us bring in Sinnertwin here closer to the camera so you can actually take a look at these details right now. You can see the heads, very nice head sculpts. Got nice silver paint for the teeth, red for the eyes. Got a bit of light purplish color for the horns, which is nice. Got some nice silver paint right here on these front legs. Right here, the Decepticon symbol. Right there, got some nice reds and silvers. They're nice molded detail right here on the front, on the top of the beast. Yeah, got his two tails. Yeah, pretty nicely molded, nicely all around. Got nice silver paint right here on the sides as well. Pretty cool, I will say. Pretty nice. Got some nice Titan Master pegs right here. So if you want a Titan Master to peg onto here, so you can do that if you want to do it. So cool, pretty cool. So now articulation in this mode. These heads, they're on the ball joint right here, so they can actually do a full 360, and of course they can open and close the mouse. Open and close the mouse. If the mouth can open, there we go. So you can open and close his mouth. Unfortunately, the bottom teeth are not painted silver, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. So yeah, you can definitely open and close his mouth. You can actually use these joints right here, the necks. You can move the head up and down, so that's pretty cool. And you do have a ball joint at the front legs right here, and you can rotate a full 360. You can move in and out, and you do have a swivel right here. You do have kind of a knee joint right there, which is slightly about 90 degrees of bend right there. And yeah, so there you have the articulation for the front legs, and the back legs. They're just on the rotating section right here, so they just rotate them around, and the tails don't even move one bit. So yeah. All right. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it for the monster mode. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's a deluxe, so what are you gonna expect? What are you gonna expect from a deluxe? You're not gonna expect that much from a deluxe sized figure. So yeah, now he does come with his own accessories. He comes with his gun right here, which is pretty nice, I will say. It's a nice nicely molded gun. To store this gun in monster mode, you can actually use this center port if you want to, for storage. That's something you can do, or you can actually plug this in right here if you want to. Hey, it's a thing you can do. And he does come with his Prime armor, which is this green colored bluish greenish colored. I have no idea what color this is. And you do have a yellow post right here, yellow thing right here that actually moves around. So yeah, and you can actually take this off, you know, and put in a Prime Master or Titan Master in there if you want to be ridiculous about it. Anyway, and in robot mode, you can actually give Sinnertwin this little piece right here to into his hand, and you know, have it as a handheld weapon. That's a thing you can do. I'm just gonna leave this on right now. So there we go. So to store this in monster mode, you just have to bring down the peg, and you just, you know, plug into the center port right in there. So there we go. Actually plug in to the back of the beast, and that's pretty cool. I do quite like that. I do quite like that way of storing the Prime armor, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this off right now. Just take off the accessories right now, so that we can actually move on to some comparisons. Oh wait, before we move on to comparisons, I forgot to mention one thing. Now, Sinnertwin is an extensive remold of the Power of the Primes Deluxe class Dinobot Snarl. So we will bring in Snarl for comparison in a little bit. So yeah, and speaking of the comparisons, let us bring in some size comparisons. Here is Sinnertwin compared with the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Legion class Twin Strike with his loose mold mate Dinobot Snarl, and you can see here there's a lot of remolding between the two figures. There's a lot of remolding, a lot. The only thing I can see that they share is this piece right here. They do share that. They do share this armature right here. You know, for this section right here, they do share that. So they basically, like, you know, this is like this is the front of the Sinnertwin figure. So they just, like, I mean, what they did with the figure is that, you know, they just rotated around to have this section as the front. So this section right here became the front of Sinnertwin. So I mean, it's pretty clever. It's clever. So yeah, I do quite like that. And yeah, there's a lot of remolding between the two figures. I think you'll see some, you know, some more similarities between the two molds in robot mode. So, but as of now, you can only see like so many things that are so different between the two. And yeah, I think they did a great job with this. You know, the heavy remolds, that they did a great job. Hasbro did a wonderful job with this. So anyway, so let's move on to the final set of size comparisons. And speaking of which, here is Sinnertwin compared with the rest of his deluxe size Terrorcon buddies. Got Ripper Snapper, Blot, and Cuthbert. So we're one Terrorcon to go. So yeah, 4 down, 1 to go. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. So that is pretty much it for the Alt Mode comparisons. Alright, so I guess we are pretty much done with the monster mode itself. So let us get down to his leg mode transformation. So to get into his leg mode transformation, you want to rotate this section around just like so, and you want to make sure that this tab right here, it goes into a notch right here. Actually, you want to keep this. Hold on. You want to keep this rotated around. Like, there we go. So you want to make sure that this goes like. Man, how does this go? I totally forgot how this goes. Because this tab is supposed to go into this this little groove right here. So I don't know how this goes. I think it's supposed to rotate this up like so, like that maybe. I totally forgot. I totally forgot. Uh-oh. I totally forgot. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So I think I remember now. So actually just leave that there. And I totally forgot there is another tab right here. I thought you used this tab, but no, you use this tab to tap into the notch. So anyway, so just bring this down a little bit more and make sure that this is nice and tabbed in. It doesn't really tab in super securely. It just, you know, it's more of a place for it to rest. Anyway, just bring this leg up so it sits flush with this leg like so. And you want to bring the tails and just flip them up, and like so. There we go. So now we take the other side, just rotate it down so that it actually tabs into that tab. Just bring this down, tap that in, and there you have that. And just bring this up so it sits first. Blah, 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 blah. My tongue stops working. I mean, yeah, okay. What I was trying to say, there you have that. You know, it's just, you know, to bring this leg up so that it sits flush with this leg. So that's what I was trying to say. Anyway, so now you want to take these heads right here, just untap them, and just bring all this down, just like so, and just rotate the heads around, just like that. Rotate the heads around like that, and there we go. And now you want to take the combiner peg and just flip this up, and there you have the leg mode. Sure, it's a leg. It's supposed to be a leg. Yeah, it's a leg. I mean, it's a chunky leg. It's a chunky leg mode. It's a chunky leg mode. Yeah. But anyway, let us move on to arm mode. So hold on, let me look at something first. Oh, hey, it's not standing up. Stand, you stand. Anyway, okay, now let's begin the transformation for Sinnertwin into his arm mode. So the first thing I want to do is just untap all this, untap all that, and there we go. You're gonna bring all this up, just like so. Bring all this up, just like so, and just lift up the heads so you have your clearance to actually open all this up. Split all this. There you go. Split all this. And you can unfold the legs just like so. Just unfold the legs like so, unfold them, and there we go. Now just take this section right here, just flip this down just like so, and just bring all this back together, put it back together, bring down the tails, and there you have that done. So now you want to take this combiner peg, just flip this down just like so. You want to rotate the waist to the side just like that. And now you want to take this section right here, just rotate this around just like so. You want to rotate this around just like so, and just bring all this up just like that. And now we can use this tab to go in to a slot right in there. So just take this and just plug that in. Just plug that in, and there we go. Just take this section right here, just raise this up, and just tap it into that slot, and there you go. And just bring down the heads just like that. And now let's bring in the prime armor and just turn it into a hand. Just flip out the fingers and do whatever you want with the thumbs. I just rotate this up so you can actually hide the thumb away, just like that. And now you can take this and just plug this in, and there you have Sinnertwin fully transformed into his arm mode. It's a pretty cool arm. Yeah, pretty good looking arm, I will say. Yeah, pretty decent looking arm. And yeah. Alright, so now let us transform Sinnertwin into his robot mode. So to get him into robot mode, it's pretty easy. So just rotate this back to the forefront and just split the legs. Split the legs. I said split. I said split. I said split the legs. Oh wait, you have to open up this section first. Open up this section first because this is only hook tab. So just slide this off, and there we go. And there you have that. Just bring this back up. Just close all this up. Just close all this up. Close all this up. And close all that up. And there you have the legs pretty much all done. So just untap the arms, just rotate this back around, and just flip the claw back till it tabs into place, and there we go. And now take his hand, just flip that out, and there you have one arm all done and ready. So the same thing on the other side. Just take this section right here, just rotate this around and flip this back until it tabs into place. There we go. And let's flip out the hand, and there we go. And just bring down the combiner peg just like so, and just bring this out, flip out his head until it clicks into place. Just bring this up till it tabs in right there, and just bring down the heads just like so. Heads down like so. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we are done. So there you have Sinnertwin fully transformed into his robot mode, and he looks pretty good. I do quite like him. He's quite blocky, but yeah, I do quite like his design. Really, really cool robot mode, I will say. Really, really nice. Really nice. But yeah, pretty cool. Really pretty cool. So let's get in closer so we can take a look at that head sculpt. And the head sculpt is very, very nice. Really, really nice head sculpt. Nice yellow for the eyes, silver for the face. Got the Decepticon symbol on the chest right there. Got some nice light purple and some reds, some silver right there on the chest. But yeah, really, really nice robot mode design. A lot of silver and red paint on the legs, which is really, really cool, I will say. But yeah, and his backpack's just the monster heads. So yeah. But yeah, pretty nice robot mode, I will say. Pretty nice. Unfortunately, these armatures don't even stay in place for the arm, so it is what it is. But still, it's a really nice robot mode. Yeah, really cool. Really cool. So now, articulation-wise in this mode, the head is on a ball joint, can rotate a full 360. He can look up a little bit, can't really look down. The shoulders, they're on the ball joint, you can rotate a full 360, it can move in and out. You do have a bicep swivel, an elbow joint about 90 degrees of bend, and the hands can actually move inward due to transformation. This hand, you can actually feel the ratchet in it, but unfortunately this hand doesn't you can technically feel a soft ratchet inside, but you can't feel a definitive ratchet joint inside this hand, so which is awkward. But anyway, so he does have a waist swivel, which is really nice. The legs are on the ball joint, can move up that far, come back that far. My ball joints are really stiff. So and the legs can move out only that far, and he does have a thigh swivel, and he does have a knee joint about 90 degrees of bend, and no ankle tilts, unfortunately, because these are combiners, so why would they have ankle tilts? But, you know, I still wish they had ankle tilts, you know, there's no reason to have no ankle tilts, but it is what it is. But yeah. Now, he can actually hold his weapon, so you can actually give him his gun right here, just hold it into his hand, and there we go. And you can actually give him the prime armor and plug into his chest. It's gonna look really weird. It's just gonna look like a gigantic block on his chest. Just plug this into the ports, right in there. Just bring this closer to the chest, and it actually looks pretty good. Yeah, not too shabby. It actually works. You know, with the color scheme right there, it actually works. It actually works from the front. I mean, if you look at the side, then of course it's not gonna work. But yeah, from the front, it kind of works. It kind of works for Sinnertwin. You know, for me, it kind of works. Anyway, so you can actually use this as a shield, kinda. You know, you can actually plug this onto the shoulder like that. Hey, it's a thing you can do. Can you plug this on the back? Can you plug this on the back? Doesn't look like it. Nope. You can't even plug it on the back. That's unfortunate. I'm just gonna leave this off to the side. So there we go. So let us move on to some size comparisons. Here is Sinnertwin compared with the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Legion class Twin Strike with his loose mold mate Dinobot Snarl, and as you can see, yeah, definitely there's a lot of remolding between the two. Now, the only things I can see that they share in robot mode are the hips, the thighs, the crotch. They do share that. They share the combiner pegs as well. Different heads, yeah, different head sculpts, different chest area, and and like I said earlier, they do share this, but you know, you can see they actually rotated this piece around, you know, to have this as Sinnertwin's new bicep. So this one is like, you know, I mean, they do share this. I mean, you know, kinda. Yeah, they do share that. Yeah. Actually, no, they didn't rotate it around. It's the same orientation. So yeah, pretty cool that they actually they do share some parts, but for the most part, everything else is like completely remolded. I don't see anything else that they share. See on the back, they do share the back panels. yeah, they do share these back panels, you know, with the with this extra little combiner port right there. They do share that, but for the tail section right here, it's definitely very different. And yeah, but other than that, they don't share anything else. Yeah, they totally remolded, like heavily remolded, and I do quite like the heavy remolds. And when they do the heavy remolds, just like I said earlier in the video, they do a really good job with it. And I think Hasbro did a great job with this, you know, with this figure, Sinnertwin. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. So let's move on to the last final set of comparisons. And speaking of which, here is Sinnertwin compared with the rest of the deluxe size Terrorcons in the Power of Primes line. Rippersnapper, Terrorcon Blot, and Terrorcon Cutthroat. His name's still disturbing anyway. So, but yeah, they look really good together. The team is shaping up really well, I will say. So yeah, again, really nicely done deluxes, I will say. Man, these deluxes they're awesome figures. They're awesome Terrorcon figures, I will say. Yes, I've heard that there's a Generation Selects version of these Terrorcons. I will not pick that up because I already have my Terrorcons. So yeah, I already have the original versions of these Terrorcons, and these look amazing in my opinion. So alright, so that is pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Sinnertwin, and yeah, really well done figure in my opinion. The robot mode looks great, the beast mode looks great, combined modes, the arm mode looks really good, the leg mode looks kind of chunky, but hey, it's still a decent leg mode for what it is. The articulation is it's there. So yeah, the articulation is pretty decent, you know, for what it is. The only thing that's missing that is the ankle tilts. That's the only thing that's missing. Other than that, the articulation is pretty good, in robot mode anyway. But yeah, the paint is really good in spots here and there. Definitely he needed more paint on the arms, you know, a little bit more paint here and there, but it is what it is. But yeah, still, it's a really fun figure to mess with. The transformation is nice and smooth, so yeah, pretty enjoyable, pretty enjoyable to mess with. So yeah, if I were to rank Sinnertwin from a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'll just give him a good 8.5 out of 10. So yeah, pretty well done figure in my opinion. So 8.5 out of 10, really well done. Hasbro, you did a great job with this figure. There's a lot of remolding between Snarl and Sinnertwin, and yeah, I'm amazed. So, alright, so that is pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you know when my new videos are up and ready. And you can always check out my Again, my tongue has malfunctioned. Anyway, what I was trying to say is, you can always check out my Power of the Primes reviews playlist for any videos you may have missed, so I'll post a link to that playlist in the description down below. And for your other Transformers needs, if you're in the US or overseas, anywhere in the world, you can always check out BigBadToaster.com for any availability for your Studio Series, Kingdom, Earthrise, Siege, Cyberverse, whatever you want to get. I will post a link to that website in the description down below. And if you have enjoyed this video review, do me a favor and slam dunk a like on it. I will appreciate that very much from you guys. So yeah. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Sinnertwin, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out.